Hey everyone, welcome back to Echoes of Healing. I'm David, and today's episode, When Memories Become Light, is something truly close to my heart. I'll start off with a story from my time as a hospice chaplain. There's one family I'll never forget. It was late evening, soft rain outside. They'd gathered around their mother, holding hands, sharing memories. Even as grief swelled, there was this quiet hope, like almost a warmth in the sadness, you know? One of the sons turned to me and said, "We're scared, but we finally feel grateful for every minute we had. I think she'd want us to remember her with love, not just pain." That, for me, was the first moment I saw how memory and loss can, kind of, hold light and not just weight.
That's a beautiful place to start, David. I see this pattern so often, both personally and clinically. The brain does a remarkable thing with grief. It stores every detail, every feeling, in an attempt to process what's happened. But at first our minds get stuck in survival mode. Accepting that grief is present, really allowing it to exist, becomes the very first step, even when it feels counterintuitive. Without acceptance, we're basically trying to push away something that has nowhere to go. I remind people, healing isn't about erasing the memory, it's about making space for it, gently.
That makes so much sense, Maria. And, sometimes we need something practical, right? So, if it's all right, I'd love to guide everyone in a tiny mindfulness moment. Just, if you're listening, maybe close your eyes, take a slow breath, and let one difficult memory surface, without judgment. Just notice, where do you feel it? Your chest? Your throat? Whisper to yourself, "This memory was hard, and I'm still here." You're holding space for it, not chasing it away. That's an act of gentleness you can return to whenever you need.
I really like that, Emily. That gentle presence, it's powerful stuff. I can think of an old mate, colleague's a better word, I had in Sydney, in the theatre world. After losing his dad, he found himself unable to speak about it for months. But then he poured everything into a one-man stage performance. It was raw, sometimes awkward, but blimey, it moved us all to tears. People told him afterwards that his pain sounded strangely like their own. It was as if, by sharing, he gave us permission to feel too. Turning pain into art, or even just sharing a story, helps those memories feel lighter, less lonely.
Yes, and there's real science behind that. Gratitude especially has this kind of reframing power. One woman I worked with after she lost her sister started a simple gratitude journal. In the beginning it was just, "I got through the day," or "Someone made me tea." But slowly she found herself recording memories of her sister as blessings, not just losses. Like, "I remembered Sarah's laugh today." That subtle shift over weeks let her hold gratitude alongside sadness. It didn't erase grief, but it softened it.
That's so moving, Maria. And I've always wondered, maybe just throwing it out there, how does telling our stories or sharing these memories with each other help? Is it just that we feel seen, or is there something more at work? I keep thinking back to families in hospice. They'd tell the same stories over and over, but something always lifted, like the memory had less weight each time.
I think you're onto something, David. When we're witnessed, even if the memory's painful, it doesn't have to stay hidden or heavy anymore. There's a certain gentleness in sharing, even the hard stuff. This reminds me of a letter we got a little while ago from a listener named Lauren. She wrote about the anniversary of her dad's passing. But last spring, she described sitting in sunlight, remembering his terrible puns. Feeling this gentle warmth instead of just sorrow. It surprised her that remembering could feel soft, not sharp. Like the day itself quietly changed, and so did she. That really stuck with me.
I get that, Emily. You know, for me it was a little park in Melbourne. As a kid I'd go there with my brother, climbing trees and all that. Years after losing him I came back, full of dread, and suddenly it hit me. Tears, of course, but after a bit this calm. The sunlight, the old bench, it all helped turn the ache into something close to peace. Places, the smells, the sounds, They can work a kind of gentle magic on our memories, yeah?
Absolutely. And making space for that magic doesn't have to be complicated. So many people I meet find comfort in little rituals, lighting a candle on a birthday, planting a flower, or writing a note and tucking it somewhere special. These acts aren't about moving on, but honoring love, giving memories a soft place to land inside us. Sometimes it's these gentle rituals that help turn memory into light. Not to forget, but to remember with peace.
I love that. Such simple acts, yet they're so powerful. You all said it so beautifully tonight, and I hope our listeners feel a bit of that gentle warmth as they carry their own memories. We'll be back soon, sharing more stories, more echoes, more healing. Liam, Maria, Emily, thank you for your heart tonight.
Always a privilege, David. Take care, everyone. Until next time.
Thank you all. And to everyone listening, be gentle with yourselves tonight.
Thanks for letting us be with you. Good night, everyone. Take a deep breath for yourself. We'll see you again soon.